Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous My Adventures cargo missions. Well, we're wrapping up the cargo missions, but we're going to see if there's any palladium for New Dawn. We're almost complete on this set. Is this right? And we have 280. So we're just going to see if there's any palladium available. We'll take that, but that's it. No gold, no silver, nothing else, just palladium. Well, it pays the most. See, there's one, but it's to Babbage. I don't care about that one. Only to New Dawn. Now, if we couldn't find any to New Dawn, and when we run out there's some to Babbage, then I might consider that. But we're getting close to closing this chapter out and going to do a few videos on bounty hunting. Sis left. We're at 16 hours. So we got to run this one and then that partial on the next one and see if we can fill up the cargo hold and then close it out. And be sure to try to help the channel out in some way, like be a subscriber, which doesn't cost you anything. You get like 2,000 subscribes that you get to use to support the channels you watch, or look in the description on how to donate, or join our Patreon, or fill up the fleet carrier with tritium, or at least 200 units would be awesome. In any of those ways you could really help out the channel, and the channel needs help because at the current rate it'll take about 7 years at even with 100 videos a month to get any kind of support from YouTube. So we need help. I mean, because it's right now not working. So we wouldn't continue this without more viewer help, at least with the free subscriptions. Okay, so let's get to New Dawn. Sis left. We do have our destination plugged in. And I've got over 1,100 subscribes into other channels. Try to practice what I preach to help out smaller YouTube channels.
Frameshift drive charging.
After we finish unloading the cargo, we'll go do a couple of bounty hunting videos and then some planetary exploration. Try to move away from the star, because that's what I'm always afraid of, that we'll get a quick interdiction and it could push us into the star. So see, that was pretty fast. We got another interdictor. course. There has to be just almost an unlimited number of interdictions. It has to take longer to get through the interdictions than it does to transfer cargo to a station. It's just nuts. Yep, as you know, this is the part of Elite Dangerous I do not like. I think they have messed it up. But they like annoying their customers. Frontier does. And that's probably why they have so much trouble with their business. Because they're not very good managers of their business. It's just left. We are racing toward that 9 billion, or total of 10 billion, including the balance in the fleet carrier. That's the goal anyway. And then we'll slow down on the cargo missions. We'll still do some, but not as many. See, right now we're trying to get about 150 million each times that we try to do cargo missions. We'll probably drop that to less than 50 in the future, or at 50. Sometimes it takes a few runs to get the missions going again. Should be able to get gold and silver. Sometimes the pirates have to be kind of viral before you can get palladium, but that's what pays the most. I do like doing planetary exploration, going out to Dav's Hope and Jameson Crash Site. I do like those. Oh, right in the middle of this one. That's pretty good.
Romeo Golf, India. The Federation welcomes
Assist left.
Commander. We'd be happy to serve you in this port. Okay, Commander. Make your way to landing pad number 26. You are go for automated docking. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
Yeah, I like the auto docking myself, even though it'll run you into things at times. You don't have to worry about lining up just right and all of that. It takes care of it for you. I kind of like it.
Landing gear deployed.
Make sure the recording's working.
Solid contact. You may disembark when ready. Welcome to the station, Commander.
And we usually wind up mentioning subscriptions because that's what YouTube requires. It's a requirement of YouTube. It's not something that the content creators just made up on their own. I wish it was on views and, well, let's see. I like it would be on views. I think that's a better, or the total number of different people that that watch your videos too. See, that would work. That works really well for us because we've had about 12,000 different people view our videos, and we've had over 22,000 views to our videos. See, that would work a whole lot better, and we wouldn't have to bother the viewers about subscriptions. It's not that I want to aggravate the viewers. It seemed to aggravate them because we ask for subscriptions, but that's what YouTube requires. So, fuss at YouTube. Is this right? Because YouTube's the bad guy here, not the content creator. Okay, Sis left. Let's get back to Sothis mining and pick up that load. Either we'll finish this video when we get back to Sothis mining, or we'll finish it after we make the next delivery, one or the other. Sis left. Didn't have a destination picked. Oh, we can fix that. See, the fleet carrier's up there also, the RG-FC. Sis left. And our bounty hunting videos are working out better than I expected. You can go to a res low site, and it's enemies that are of your ranking or less. You just go to the regular res site, the resource extraction site, without a low, high, or hazardous, and that's kind of medium, and that's kind of what I'm doing now. Is just the regular res site. The high is your ranking or above. And hazardous, you get no help from the authorities mainly. I don't know if you don't get any at all, but you don't get much. You gotta kind of take them on by yourself. In the last video that I did bounty hunting, I was able to take on a few by myself and destroy them. So that was a little satisfying, and the worrisome part is friendly fire. That's what I'm always afraid of, is hitting someone that's clean and getting a wanted out on myself. Sis left.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
I'm going to grab all of this one. And then we're going to look for palladium. If we can't find any palladium, we'll go for gold. Can't find any gold, we'll go for silver. Okay. Didn't see any. Looking for anything going to Nudon. There's a Nudon 56. That's of silver. Is this right? Okay. We can take 156 right now. There's a 144. That's probably going to be all we can take. Is this right? And we're at 12. Yeah, we'll take this and that'll finish up our cargo runs. Is this left? And then we'll return to the fleet carrier to get our fighter, the Vulture. And it seems to be a pretty good ship for bounty hunting. My shields pretty well stay up if I have the power
Engines engaged.
distributed correctly. Check our recording again. Everything seems okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And we'll just be working on our comfort level in bounty hunting. We're going to have a couple of interdictors. At least we're getting a little further from the star this time. We got at least one more. Sis left. I do have a Fertilance, but I don't want to use it until I get more comfortable with the Vulture. And then we'll keep upgrading our fighter until we find the best one that works for us. I hear if you can learn how to really use the Fertilance, it's one of the best fighters. So, but it's just a comfort level thing. So the Vulture for the bang for the buck is probably the best.
DeLacy, Romeo Golf India. Station services are on standby for your arrival, Commander. Good to have you.
Sis left. And since we're a beginner, it's supposed to be a good beginner ship.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 4-5. You are go for automated docking. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
And so far I really like that ship. It works real well. I mean, I'm not trying to be... I mean, it'd be nice to get to elite status, but really an elite combat pilot, I don't know if I really care about doing that. I want to be able to handle weapons better. Eventually I'd like on my
Landing gear deployed.
Python here to have weapons, and when we're interdicted we just turn on them and have weapons that are strong enough they can't flee, that we can pretty well blow them out real easily.
Docking confirmed. You may disembark when ready. Station facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
Is this right? Okay. Is this left? No transactions. We're good. Is this left? Is this left? We need to go back to the fleet carrier. And get our combat ship. I think we'll do a couple. We might do even more than a couple of bounty hunting. Is this left? Have a destination. So let's go. Back to the fleet carrier, get our bounty hunting ship, and then we come back to Sothis.
Detach is good. Observe queuing system when exiting the station.
What we might do is send our fleet carrier over to Sothis next to the res site. So it's close.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, I do appreciate you coming along. Make sure that you support the channel in some way, either through a subscribe or through donating or joining our Patreon, or adding at least 200 units of tritium to the fuel tank of the fleet carrier. Just go to inera.cz, go to the Galaxy tab, the Systems and Stations, and choose Fleet Carrier, and then put RG-FC. And you'll find where our fleet carrier is located. Yeah, we don't have any cargo, but that certainly doesn't keep the pirates from interdicting. So, it says left. From KNM on, that's just what Frontier adds to your fleet carrier name. Just the RG-FC, if you put that into Inera, it will tell you where the fleet carrier is located. So then you could add tritium to the fuel tank, and that all of those things will get you access to our early access videos, links. They're still on YouTube, they're just set as private, so you need a link to get to them. And after we create them and push those to YouTube, we put it on our Patreon also at patreon.com/GFM_RDG. You'll find that. Yeah, we were going too fast. And so the throttle hangs, which is normal for Frontier. All this advanced technology and they can't control the throttle. It's completely out of control. It's kind of amazing. It's just like targeting. You can't hold a target. Yep, I still have lots of complaints about the Elite Dangerous, and I probably will always have lots of complaints. We speed up till we get to 8.5 and then we slow down.
We see you out there, Commander. Let us know if you'd like to dock.
Can't get in between. It's either too fast or way too slow. It's just left.
Access granted. Proceed to your allocated pad, Commander. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
Like I mentioned, we'll send our fleet carrier over close to where we do bounty hunting.
Landing gear deployed.
It's probably off the first moon. Of the planet with rings.
Landing complete. Solid approach. Welcome to our carrier, Commander.
No, it's welcome to your carrier, Commander. That's what it should be saying. It's pretty amazing that they can't even recognize it's your carrier. Our Vulture. At the moment, this is our bounty hunting ship. And it works really well at the moment. As we get more experience, it might not be, but at the moment it is. We're going to make a short jump. Off the first moon. We're going to try that. So in 15 minutes, or it's almost 16 minutes, we'll be ready to do the next video. So it might take longer than that, but you see we're at 1039 billion, or 1.039 billion, and our weekly upkeep is 25 million. So we'll probably put in about a little over 10 million into the fleet carrier. Let's go ahead and do that. Deposit. A little over 10 million. Yeah, that's fine. Confirm. See, now we have 1057, so we'll be, it's about 2 weeks worth, and then you've got probably about 6 to 8 months worth in there. So that part's really good. Let's make sure that we have advanced maintenance done on our ship, which we do. Livery. So the paint job, if we make it like our others, galvanized cobalt, that's pretty good because all our other ships are galvanized cobalt. Okay. Now it's the same color basically as our other ships. So that's pretty good. Well, I appreciate you coming along. Please consider helping the channel as much as you can. It'd really help us out. At the rate that we're going, it'll take 7 years before we'll make our first penny from YouTube. So far it's not working. Even though I'm making over 100 videos a month, it's not working. So we need more help from our viewers. So until the next video, thank you for watching. Goodbye.